All right, we're live.
What is up, Van Fam? How's it going?
Oh, wait. I still got music playing. Dancing music.
What's up, Van Fam? I'm Chad.
And I'm Paul, and that's Orlando. Quiet.
And we live in our Storyteller Overland mode 4x4 full time. I apologize. I just realized I posted on Instagram that this thing is happening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's not true. It's happening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. So hopefully y'all are tuned in.
I'm doing the time zone calculation on my fingers.
That's the thing about traveling. We always get confused about time zones and when things are happening.
Yeah, you call her mother in the middle of the night.
Yeah, poor mother. Poor mother.
All right, guys.
So let us know if you're in the chat where you're tuning in from. But we just realized we've had the van now for over 4 months. And we're going to do a more formal video on this. But we figured now's a good time to reflect on all the places that we've been, all the places that we want to go to, what we think about the van, and if there are any mods that we've done that we're particularly fond of. And of course, if you have any questions, do some asterisks or stars or whatever to let us know you have a question. But we usually hit all the comments anyways.
Or just say hi.
Or just say hi. We're just chilling.
And feel free to give the video a thumbs up. In the past, for every 20 thumbs up, I would make Chad eat a cookie, but that was getting a bit too high in the saturated fats.
Yeah, but I'm still hooked. Every Thursday night now, I crave some sugar. Something. So I'll show you what I got, what I'm packing today. I got some citrus...
Wait.
Hold on. Citrus mousse cakes from Trader Joe's. Not vegan.
You told me that we were eating strawberries.
And then we have strawberries, which are a healthy vegan choice for Paul.
Not for Orlando.
And I'm drinking some hard passion fruit peach kombucha.
All right, guys. So as you can see, it's pretty casual. Just an hour or so for us to hang out, ask questions, say hi.
Before we get into the comments, though, I'm thinking, Paul, a question for you.
Yeah. Well,
Past 4 months.
First, give me a strawberry because we're at 22 thumbs up.
Oh, wow. Thanks for the thumbs up. Paul gets strawberry.
I'm gonna choose a big
You
one.
get a strawberry. You get a strawberry.
All right.
So, of the past 4 months, over 4 months you've been traveling around, where's the favorite place, your favorite place that we've been?
I really like San Diego, LA, San Diego. I really like San Diego. It's just beautiful weather. Every time I'm there, I'm just smiling and happy. Great for one-wheeling, which we love to do. Amazing food. Yeah, that's an amazing place.
Yeah. I have to agree with you. You know what it always is about San Diego is we go there when we're sick and tired of the weather, wherever we are. So we spend a lot of time in Colorado and near the Rockies, which is gorgeous. But we weren't there at the right time, so it was just kind of rainy and cold and a little gloomy. And I feel like the same thing happened to us last time we were in San Diego, where we're just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just drive to San Diego and get some warm weather.
And some vegan burritos.
And some California burritos for your birthday.
All right. So, and if you guys didn't see that vlog, Chad had an amazing birthday lined up for me. It was also our anniversary. Conveniently enough for Chad, our anniversary is 2 days before my birthday, so he only has to buy one meal for me every year.
Yeah, that was very much intentional. Nope.
No, just kidding. It makes it a very special time of the year. And Chad really treated me like a king, prince.
Oh.
So make sure to check out that vlog and check out next week's vlog. So subscribe to the channel and check out the new vlog coming up because I might have gotten Chad back and surprised him.
This was a really good one. It's
a pretty big surprise. All right.
And by the way, I think it's time for me to dip into these little Trader Joe's
that looks like
lemon mousse cakes.
Looks like one of those marshmallows.
Oh. You know what it is? It's like what?
You know what?
I love the trolley tray in Harry Potter. You know, when she comes around with her trolley on the Hogwarts Express and asks people they want like little pasties and things. That's what I think. That's what I'm going for, and that's what these are giving me. Just that kind of Harry Potter pastry kind of.
I feel like because we're traveling so much, we should show people like local cuisine. Like you should be eating which we've done before, like vegan, California burritos.
But that's also not the van life reality. Like van life reality is Trader Joe's is super affordable.
You have your comfort foods. You know what they have.
Yeah, everywhere in the country we can get pretty much the same food there.
All right, we got to say hi to the people. Like Kevin here.
Kevin, what's up?
Who's always
First
here.
comment.
Thank you, Kevin. And Mary Jane, who's always here as well.
Hey, Mary Jane.
And Sterling, who's always here. We have
what's
the
up?
Van Fam Clan.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Van Fam Clan
We
here.
should do a meetup, by the way, so we can actually hang out with
Oh, yeah,
these
now,
people in
now, yeah, now we should.
person. Yeah, we should do a meetup.
Yeah.
Let us know where we should do a Chad and Paul meetup if you're.
Yeah, I
if
feel
you're
like
down.
the West Coast is probably a good place.
West Coast,
Johnny's
West Coast.
Journey.
Johnny, the mod of the year of the century.
Mm-hmm. Tara, hello.
Hey, Tara.
Part of the
Always
clan
here,
as well.
Always supporting.
Live,
the Van
work,
Fam.
live.
Nice. Hey,
Another
what's going
member
on?
of the Van Fam Clan. Oh, I bet you weren't expecting healthy fruits, but maybe you're expecting these moose cakes. Alpha Dog in the house. What's up, Brad? So glad you made it back. Thanks, Brad, for being here. And Heath's back. How's
What's
it
up,
going,
Heath?
man? We're doing great. Oh, you didn't ask how we are. I asked how we are. I thought it said how... I don't know what I thought it said. All right, Danny is back. Happy Pride Month. Yes, happy Pride, everyone. It's June. My birthday kicks off Pride Month. And we're in California, so there might be some good Pride celebrations here.
Oh, yeah.
In Maryland, Salty Medic is back. Part of the clan as well.
Oh,
Humid
man.
Southern Maryland. Oh, and Brad's coming in with the super chat.
Whoa!
The pair character bowing, saying thank you. So thank you, Brad. We appreciate
So
you.
sweet, always.
It's really, really kind of you.
Thanks, Brad.
Jane's here from Northern Illinois. Yeah, thank you so much.
So sweet, Brad.
No, we weren't there yet, but now we are. All right, let's say hi to some more people and then
Hey,
get some
Diane.
questions. Should we put this one on?
What's the Chad bed mod? Ooh, yeah, so it's hush-hush for the moment. I'm so excited, and it's going to change the sleeping game for me in the Dreamweaver bed. So for those of you who don't know, we were just at Canyon Adventure Vans, which I think might be one of our favorite places in the
Yeah.
country because they're just so smart there and good at, so they modify storytellers and revels and just work on a lot of, they do everything that you know, some of the out stuff outside, but inside they do so much amazing work that just increases the livability tenfold. And we'll show you probably today when we get around to our top mods some of the things that they've done for us. We just got a couple new things, but they're working on something really neat for the bed that I will definitely show you once they come out with it officially. So
Yeah.
we love them.
Okay. Yeah, everything's good. Yes, back-to-back lives for me. Kai, I think it's pronounced.
Kai.
Kai.
maybe.
Thanks for being here.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
aw, 6 months. So sweet. Thanks.
I think it's like
So you saw us when we were in our Travado.
Heaven on earth.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the one thing you have learned about yourself or each other since starting van life? We've said this a lot before, but it's true. Communication between us. It's still a challenge, to be honest.
Always. Something you always work on.
Yeah, something you always work on. But
Yeah.
that's been the biggest thing. I'm not a great communicator in relationships,
Oh.
but being in the
That's
van,
what you can.
I do what I can. Thanks. But that's the biggest thing, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm surprised at how long it's been. I mean, when you think back and like that it's almost been 2 years,
Yeah.
that's crazy to me. I mean, it's just flown by.
Yeah.
And I didn't know we were going to be able to, like 6 months in, like I didn't think we'd even be able to make it longer than that. But now I feel like this is our life,
Yeah.
you know, and it's just been amazing.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, we were in a Winnebago Travado before this, so we've been doing van life for closing in on 2 years at this point, but we've been in this van for 4 months. But yeah, another thing that I learned since doing van life is that if you want a certain lifestyle, even if it sounds crazy, as soon as you do it, you realize it's not that crazy,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Like I see all these, before we were doing van life, I saw people doing it. I'm like, that's just nuts. Like how do they get to that?
Yeah.
And as soon as you do it, like, oh, they do it just by doing it.
You just gotta
It's
do
not
it.
a big deal.
Yeah.
And then it's so funny because like I would watch these other van lifers, right, and almost put them on a pedestal. Like, wow, they're like better than everyone else because they're like doing this thing.
Yeah.
And then like I'm doing it, and I'm like, wait, am I like one of those people now? Like, am I a van lifer
I mean,
now?
look at you. You got a cool hat. You got cool
But I
cool
feel
glasses.
no different. So that's the other thing they learn. Like,
Yeah.
you do these crazy things, but you're still the same person.
And anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That
All
got,
right,
that got a
so-
little bit woo-woo there for a
No,
second.
that's okay. Get woo-woo. Let's get woo-woo. So before we go to more questions, top modification we've done to the van in the past 4 months. Maybe we should show what we just got.
There's one that's fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
So that one I like.
Yeah, let's show them what we got.
Okay, yeah. Let me show you the one that I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to show them. Okay.
Oh, the Groove Lounge?
Well, yeah, the whole bed, the table and everything. Okay, so this is our new table.
Ta-da! So it is the stock table we came with is okay. This looks really nice. So this is nice bamboo, again from Canyon Adventure Vans. This is the larger size, but it comes in a smaller size. But they didn't just replace the Lagoon top table, they also added a mount here on the driver's side. And the reason why that's such a big deal is before, every night when we were making our bed, we would have to take the whole Lagoon table out just to fold down the Groove Lounge. But now we can move this up here, this down, and we can actually deploy the whole Groove Lounge without having to take out this whole Lagoon table, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Some other pluses are that you can put it up here when you're driving, which is actually kind of neat because I can put all my snacks there. You can use it as a sit-down desk here, just as we were doing in the Groove Lounge. You can turn this chair around and use it as a desk here, or you can turn the driver's chair around kind of 90 degrees and use it up here like that.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
And the reason this is one of my top mods is because every single night I used to have to disassemble that Lagoon table,
Yeah.
put it to the side, set up my bed, and then do the reverse in the morning. And I know it doesn't sound like a big deal because I have to set up the bed anyway, but it was kind of annoying. So the fact that I don't have to do that anymore is awesome.
Yeah.
And I get a bedside table when I sleep now, which I put my computer on there. I mean, my like watch. I have it's just nice having a bedside table.
Yeah.
What's your top mod?
Well, the one that's fresh in my mind right now is actually something we just got this week at Canyon Adventure Vans, which is the Showtime curtain, which is really cool. And we didn't think we needed this at first because we just had a curtain that went across this top bar.
Well, it wasn't a curtain. It was
it was just a fleece blanket that went across this top bar of the shelf, the headliner shelf we have. But the Showtime curtain, it's really cool because it Orlando, because it's on a track, so it's super easy to close up like that. Really cool, and it comes together with magnets here, which is really nice for privacy. Like, I just wanted to get changed, so I threw it open. The other really cool thing, Orlando, is that because it's back here and not up here, you can actually swivel both captain's chairs around and sit without you getting like curtain in your face. So you can still have that privacy and swivel these chairs around and hang out, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool as well. Those are the ones that we just got, so they're fresh on our mind. But I also like...
I mean, the CSS is amazing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we only did mods that we really wanted, so I mean, they're all awesome. They're all awesome.
And I don't know. I love the whole team there is just great, and
yeah,
I would put everything they do at Canyon Adventure.
Oh, at Canyon Adventure.
And I would put everything they do into our video.
I know.
It was only a matter of time before we just.
So we're making a video, like a edited video about a 4-month update in the van, and we're gonna go over all the mods we have, our review of them, whether they're worth it or not, and we also, I think, maybe a little spoiler at the end of that one, we actually get inside the Canyon Adventure Vans Storyteller and show every single mod that's available, so you guys can see all the cool stuff they got.
A little orange flavor mousse.
All right. While you're waiting, hit that thumbs up button.
Oh, so good.
Right,
so good.
We got to play some catch up here. Say hi to Orlando. This is Dallas.
Dallas.
Hey, Dallas.
This is so good.
Jenny's Journey coming in with the rainbow.
Mm.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, Tom.
I was just watching Harry Potter tonight between
Oh,
papers.
which one? Which one's your favorite?
What's this? I had a really great date tonight. I might take him on my van life experience when I get a van in September. Awesome.
Nice. That's definitely one way to know if you're made to marry someone or not. Is if you can live with them in a van, you should probably marry them.
What's up?
Hey, Kenny.
Hilda says, oops, I hope you had fun on your anniversary in Vegas and his birthday. I hope you all had fun.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Vegas is it's a fun place. For me, there you go.
Thank you.
I couldn't spend more than like a night or two there. But it's great, especially when you boondock right on the strip, just to go out late at night and even just walk the strip. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. We've been out of
Scottsdale. Nice.
Oh.
Pretty hot there, I imagine, huh? TikTok. Sometimes I forget we have a TikTok. We gotta do some more stories on there.
We do Instagram a lot more.
But sometimes we do fun, questionable stories on TikTok as well.
You do know?
Fjell Raven. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I like that. It's a great company. I like them. Fjell Raven.
Yeah, my Vori app.
Mountain Fox.
Ooh. Glad we left Vegas when we
God.
did. We started using the AC. This is the first time we've used the AC since we've had the van. Because we got it in January. So we've been using it the past few days. Which is great. Yeah.
We haven't done a video on our Volta system yet, which is surprising because we love Volta so much. So that's probably what's going to be coming soon, right? Since we'll be using the AC and hot water.
Yeah. I might get a little geeky and do some tests, like if we run it for an hour at this heat, at this humidity, how much it drains the battery, how long it takes to charge it up in city versus highway.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be a long video to make, but it would be worth it just to see. Just have the data.
Maybe we'll even compare different lithium systems.
Yeah.
I have to shake my head for that one.
Good morning from Thailand.
Hey,
cool.
James.
Where in Thailand are you? What's your fascination with the West Coast? Come meet up in the verdant East. We're from the East, so we've seen... I'm not going to say we've seen it all, but, you know, the West Coast is still so fresh to us.
Yeah. And also, I mean, we love visiting family, but when we go eastward, then a lot of it's like family visits and stuff. But we'll be there in August. We're going to be in Asheville. September through December, through February probably, we'll be in Florida, hitting the theme parks, doing a lot of diving and snorkeling. So we'll be in Florida, and then maybe in this next spring, maybe we'll head up the Northeast again. But we did a whole video on our New England van life tour, so check that out if you want to see where we were in New England.
And in our defense, Chad did ask me what's the favorite place we visited in this van, and we haven't really been on the East Coast in this van except for Florida.
That's true. We were in the Truvada.
Because we do love Asheville a lot.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of our favorite
But we
places.
haven't been there in this van.
Yeah. And in our Truvada, we drove up the coast, like Provincetown, up to
yeah.
Maine, Acadia, and stuff. So.
What is up, Kevin?
Hey, Kevin!
Aloha.
How's it going? Aloha! So for those of you who don't know, Kevin was in a beast mode for a month and is now in Hawaii, living the dream, making me super jelly looking at his vlogs. I hope you're getting some surfing in, Kevin. But make sure to follow Kevin's channel, 30 and Wake Up. Awesome guy. Love him. And check out, he's a world traveler. That's what he does. And he was van lifing it for a while because of COVID, but the places that he goes, and you know, he tells you all about how to get by and like some tips and tricks. So I'm excited to maybe one day do some international traveling ourselves.
For sure. Summer is here in Minneapolis, hitting 100 this weekend.
Sheesh.
Cool.
How is it warm? Sometimes it blows my mind that it's hotter, like you know, up north, like in Salt Lake City is really hot, or in Minneapolis than it is in LA.
I feel like there are a lot of places in the city where it goes from being cold to like 100 degrees.
Yeah.
Like in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
There's no spring. Do you have other 4-month update videos? Questions, I mean?
Yeah. How about your favorite thing about the Storyteller, right?
Okay.
And then least favorite thing about the Storyteller, and that you've realized in the past 4 months.
Yeah, my favorite thing is really just how like adaptable it is. Just being able to. Right now we're sitting on what will later be my bed, and it doesn't look anything like a bed right now, and later it'll look like a bed. You know, and the fact that it's so easy to modify, like all these mods we've added, like the mods, this new table, this shelf, all this stuff, all of it, we could take it out and put the van exactly back to how it looked the day we got it. There's no new holes in it. I mean, it's just so highly adaptable. So I love that. That's partly because of Storyteller and partly because of Canyon Adventure Vans. That's one of their rules, like sort of rules, is we're not going to drill any new holes in your van. Least favorite thing? We had some things we didn't like, but we fixed them.
Like what?
The blue light on the USB.
Oh yeah, that was so silly. The shades, the screens.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'd agree. I'd say obviously the lithium power system, to never have to worry about power in a van. I mean, we've actually gotten, and we'll talk about this more in our Volta video that we make, but we've gotten 2 full nights out of AC use without having to recharge the battery. And the fact that we can fully recharge the 11,000 watt hours in this battery from 0 to 100 within like an hour to an hour and a half of driving is insane to me. So I'd say that's a huge plus. But also the quality is just outstanding.
Yeah.
I mean, by this time in our old van, we were, getting, things were wearing a little bit, buttons were having troubles, and this van, everything's held up.
Sorry, Orlando's complaining.
But I would say my least favorite thing really was what we fixed about the screens. I just never understood.
Yeah.
Because everything else in this van is such high quality, so thoughtfully designed, and tested that it's just outstanding. And I feel like the stock screens that they came with were so far below that standard. And now that we've gotten the Roll-F, like for those of you who don't know, Roll-F screens, they're just the best in the business. They make the best screens. It's like top of the line. And so now that we've gotten the Roll-F screens, I feel like that now matches the quality of the rest of the van.
Absolutely. A shout out to Kevin again. So Janice says, is that curtain the Canyon Adventure Vans? Is that the curtain Canyon Adventure Vans installed? It looks cool. Did it include a new rail for the curtain to run on? Was it screwed in?
So we had already installed the shelf, which was the Van Wife shelf, which works fine now. But that install, I honestly just can't recommend. You want to hold it?
Yeah.
I can't recommend the Van Wife shelf just because the install was so hellish and terrible. But the Showtime curtain from Jason at Canyon Adventure Vans, what they did was, I don't think they screwed in.
No,
I think it's stuck.
No, Orlando.
Oh, is he trying to eat my...
Trying to eat your chest cookies.
So I think it looks like it's affixed by like a super hard... What is that? Like a...
It's basically like it's a glued there, sort of.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
So they affixed it here, but it's
not screwed
sturdy.
in.
It's not screwed into the actual shelf.
Yeah.
And they installed the track. So this track up here, and then this fabric comes in. And then the Velcro straps here on the side, so you can just close it in nicely if you want.
Yeah.
But this all is what Jason did. And they also have headliner shelves there that I think they can install for you. But man, I just would not install.
I would have the professionals do it.
I'd have a professional install. If you're going to go with the Van Wife, have someone else do it.
Yeah.
Or maybe by then they'll have changed some of the way that you do it.
Yeah.
But, terrible day.
They also Velcroed on the side so that at night there's no light coming in.
Yes. So it's totally flush here on the side.
Yeah.
And it really does a good job keeping out the light.
Yeah.
Really nifty shade.
Nifty. All right, sweet table.
Yeah, the Lagoon table's sweet.
Check out our IG, just Chad and Paul.
Yes, and make sure to check out Johnny's Instagram and YouTube as well for some more questionable van life content. Johnny's content is much less questionable than ours, though.
Today we can finally catch you guys live.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Sometimes I wonder if people judge me for how much I eat on these lives.
Orlando,
Just know, this isn't how I eat every day.
Orlando almost ate one of those.
You would have probably done me a favor.
We got to train him not to do that.
Yeah. I'm going to eat all of these.
Kevin says, loving the table. That was my biggest complaint with the groove flange. Yeah. So actually this table, you could put it onto either mount, the one that Canyon Adventure Vans added or the old one. So it still works the same way the old table does, it's just bigger. Or I think the most comfortable seat in the van is the captain's chair or the passenger seat. They're same obviously. Yeah. So being able to use that table with one of those chairs is like a great work setup.
Yeah. It's a lot more flexible too.
Yeah. Yeah, privacy curtain is great. Yeah, so we can just quickly throw that close, change. Yeah, so that's nice.
And the looks of the Showtime curtain too, it just looks like it belongs. That's the other thing I meant to say about Canyon Adventure vans, not to go on and on about them, but everything they make looks like it belongs in the van. Like, well, we had just some crappy, like, gray fleece blanket.
It's like $5 from Walmart.
Yeah, it's just so trashy. And this really just looks like it was made by Storyteller.
Yeah. Okay. I just installed the same...
CR Lawrence T vent window. Yes. In the passenger side door that you guys said. Any concern about break-ins through the front vent? There is a mod to fix. So, is the mod you're talking about the kind of black screen with the holes in it that you screw in on the inside?
You're going to have to explain what he's talking about.
So that window.
All right, show people.
Yeah.
All right, so this is
you're
our...
going to see our screen, but
that's our sliding
window,
door.
So that's the window I believe you're talking about, right? That T window.
Oh, so people could reach in and pull up the...
Yeah. Do you want to switch, actually?
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, because people... the thought is people can kind of reach in and pull it open, and then you can put, like, a screen there. You know, I haven't really thought about it too much. In our Travato with those sliders, those aren't the most difficult to break into either. And I feel like if someone wants to break into a van, there's a way to break into a van. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe that's why that guy knocked on that window.
Could be. Yeah, and in this kind of, you can tell with those windows, the ones that open, they are kind of popped out a little bit. But I don't know. I honestly never feel too concerned from a safety standpoint. I probably should.
Yeah.
But just because there are two of us in here, we have Orlando. You know, we always do our homework and research and make sure we're staying in a safe spot that we've been to before, that we know people have been to.
Yeah, I'm not worried when we're in the van.
Yeah.
Or even when Orlando's here. Even though he's small, I think him barking would scare someone off.
He's a tough boy.
We also will get an alert on our phone if the doors unlock. We have the Mercedes Me app, which we just kind of discovered is really nice. Yeah. Because, okay, I think this is kind of funny. So yesterday, we walked away from the van. We were going somewhere. Mm-hmm. Tune in Sunday to find out where we were going. Ooh. And I got, like, all the way there, and I was like, Chad, did I lock the van? He's like, I don't know. I had to walk all the way back. So then on my way back, I'm like, okay, I got to figure out a way to remotely lock the van. I'm like, I'm going to install this thing. I can, like, install this phone that blah blah blah. I get back, I'm like, Chad, like, I found this way. There's this phone you can buy that you connect to the van, and you can lock it remotely. It's like, oh, we can do that already with the Mercedes Me app. And I was like, what? So it comes standard for free with the Mercedes van, and Chad never told me.
Nope.
And never set it up himself. So it works really cool. I can check if the van's locked, and I can lock it and unlock it from anywhere. Thanks for telling me, Chad.
So I heard about one word of what you said. I was just so into these moose cakes.
So that's a really cool app. It also will tell you if any of the doors are open. So it's helpful to have. I thought there was something else I wanted to say about that, but I don't remember what it was. I love that table. I'm thinking about a Storyteller Overland. I was also thinking about a table for the passenger side. And that table solves multiple problems. The curtain mod is great also. Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about putting one on that side.
Oh, the other thing I was going to say is we have a pedal control for a van, which changes the acceleration of it. And you can actually, it connects via Bluetooth to our phone. So we can actually program it to not let the van move.
Right.
For the acceleration pedal not to work.
Put it in theft mode.
Yeah, so we can always do that, so no one can actually drive away with the van. I know they can still steal stuff here in the van, but at least they won't steal the van itself.
Well, then you just woke my dog.
Oops.
Well, then it wakes a lot of people up.
Kevin's live, then who's FNA?
FNA Van Life.
Oh, FNA Van Life. Yeah. Live, and now you're live. I need to get alive. Well, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Yeah, that curtain is really cool.
Yeah, it's a cool curtain.
Yeah, he's the star of the show.
He's too cute.
Howdy.
Hey, Captain.
Peeps. That was the word I was looking for.
I think Chad is slowly killing himself with the treats.
It's a slow, delicious death.
We're all going down. It's just a matter of how and when.
Goblet of Fire. That's a good one.
That's a very good one. So sad.
Howdy
sad.
from
Such a
Florida.
We're in Florida yet. And do you have a boat, Captain?
Oh, yeah.
We'd love to get on a boat.
Captain Cellulite.
It's funny.
Hilda says, well, I'm in Texas, in El Paso. It's hot right now. My favorite strip in Waikiki Beach. Waikiki is the best. You should go there someday to visit.
Ooh, you should
Sounds
check
good
out...
to me.
Kevin's there. You should check out Kevin 30 and a Wake Up. And I've certainly lived vicariously through him in Waikiki.
Oh, Kevin going live again tonight?
Nice.
He is. Check it out. All right. I'm going to Manhattan tonight. Any idea how safe it is to go take some 1 a.m. pics?
So, there are a couple places in Manhattan. So, we've had friends that have actually stayed right on Central Park,
Really?
on the east side, right on Central Park Avenue. They were fine for a couple nights, but then they got moved on after that. The thing about New York is you really have to pay attention to all of the street signs because they're street cleaning a lot of times twice a week. And as long as you're stealth and you know the neighborhood is safe, then we never had an issue. But we also were parking in neighborhoods that we lived in, so we knew them well. So if you want to shoot us a DM, and we'll let you know some specific neighborhoods that are safe if you're not familiar with New York. But we've met a lot of van lifers that have spent time living there, boondocking in the city, and made out all right. So we'll tell you specific ones.
any city, though, you got to be careful. So we used to
Yeah.
live in New York City.
Uh-huh.
We lived in Brooklyn. And we had a car. We had 2 cars for a while. That was a pain because you have to move it, both of them twice a week.
That's terrible.
I always moved both of them because you were working.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And you would always want to move them. If you came back, it was just a nightmare. It's like everyone's fighting over them spots. But we lived in a nice neighborhood in Brooklyn, and someone broke into Chad's car and
But
stole his really
I
expensive
did leave a very expensive electric bike there
Yeah.
in the back. Stupid.
We were both stupid because you had actually covered it up, but I left empty boxes. There were empty boxes.
Yeah.
But they saw the boxes, thought there was something in them, broke in for that, and found his expensive electric bike.
Yep.
Good story. Good times. Hit us up in Woodstock next time you were nearby. I'll share some of my favorite spots. Cool.
Love Woodstock.
Yeah. We're definitely going to the area. Florida meetup. That one's easy. We're going to do that.
Actually, I think one of the monasteries I visited wasn't too far away. Zen Mountain Monastery near Woodstock, New York.
Yeah.
Florida meetup sounds great. I feel so bad. We always get a lot of these technical questions. Like, you think by now, like, I feel like at least once a week someone asks about what our fuel economy is like, miles per gallon. We always say, we're going to do it, but we forget every single time.
Yeah. I think it's like 14 or something. I don't know.
I've also seen it go up to 18 on highways.
Yeah, and if you go downhill, it gets up to 99.
Yeah, sure. So it fluctuates.
Yeah, it fluctuates. We also get a lot of questions about internet speed. It's so hard to answer because we might be in a really good area where we get really fast internet, and other times we'll be really slow. So, yeah, it's hard to answer.
Yeah,
we just know what works. I think I'm going to make an internet update video soon.
I just ate like 5 moose cakes.
Yeah.
That's a lot. You're counting and there's 6 in there. I ate 1 on the way here.
So you just ate like
I'm
5.
I'm
but
ashamed.
Oh, sweet. It's okay. We also had some sweet treats yesterday too. Sunday's vlog. Shameless plug. Check it out.
I had a treat that was bigger than my face.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
I watch Kevin all the time.
Oh, good.
Cool. It sounded a little creepy at first. I watch him all the time. But I'm just kidding around. Did you guys ever name your van? Fear No More would be a good name, Winky Face.
I do agree with you. Fear No More would be a great name, but we have unfortunately already named it.
Yes.
So our last van, our Winnebago Travato, was named the Vandalorian because we're both Star Wars fans, but Paul is a huge Star Wars fan. So this van, we went with something that I'm a huge fan of, which is Lord of the Rings. So her name is Shadowfax because she is a majestic white steed.
Yep. I like that name a lot.
Yeah. Hood is awesome.
As far as van chores, do you feel you have more or less chores in the STO, the Storyteller Overland, than other vans?
I think the way, so we choose, some people choose to just leave the bed down all day. But we like, because we like to use the garage as like a standing desk, and with the CSS and GSS back there, we can sit back there and eat a meal together. So I am putting the bed up and down every day, which really isn't a lot. I can do it in
Takes
probably
a couple minutes.
I was going to say 30 seconds.
Yeah. I don't even why. You're right. Yeah,
seconds.
seconds.
30 seconds, just put it down, roll out my blanket, and I'm good.
Yeah.
So in that respect, yes. But I think it's a lot easier to clean than our old van. Just because our old van, there were so many nooks and crannies and you know what I mean? Things that things.
Yeah, every RV is going to have
remember
nooks
that
and crannies.
bathroom? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just because we don't have
a
fixed bathroom in here. I don't have to like get down and clean everything.
But there are other chores too. Like we don't have to dump a black tank.
Right.
And we don't use the water in here a lot.
Right.
We fill up. We get water like this. This is our drinking water. We each have one of these and then another bottle, and we fill those up at the gym, at Whole Foods, like anywhere there's a water fountain. We fill it up. That's the water we drink.
Which is nice because the past couple months with the pandemic and gyms being closed, we were drinking solely out of the tanks here.
So we get our water from there. We've been showering at the gym again. So we're not using a lot of the water. We're not creating a lot of gray water. So that is a big chore for van lifers, and it's not a big deal for us. We filled up yesterday with water for the first time in I feel like a month.
Yeah. Really, I think the biggest chore is dumping the black tank. That's the worst.
I think the biggest thing is finding places to dump and to get water.
That are affordable.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is about dumping a black tank and even filling up water, but some places charge a ton. Like we were, like some person tried to charge us, I think it was like $50.
It was $50.
Yeah, just to dump like how like a 13-gallon, I forget how many gallons our black tank was. Like a tiny little black tank, $50. It's nuts.
And we were like, oh no, we're a class B.
Yeah.
Someone's like, nope, $50. I'm like, how much is a campsite? Like $70. I'm like, I might as well pay for a campsite for the night.
It's crazy. And that's why we just never stay at campsites and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't ever pay for parking unless we're like boondocking in a city, and the overnight rate is usually pretty affordable.
Yeah.
And there's no other place to boondock there. But also it's just so much nicer to not have to deal with paying for those expenses and being able to really be free without it costing a lot of money.
Yeah. So that's a big chore.
Yeah.
For a lot of people. Yeah. Are you still liking the shelf over the cab? Thinking about putting one in my Transit. I'm afraid I'll be hitting my head a lot though. So I'll say, Chad mentioned this before, that this van that we installed is up here in the cab. So this is the cab. That shelf up there did not come with it, but we installed it later. I do highly recommend that you get one.
Yeah.
Not highly recommend. If you're short on space, I recommend you get one. It created a lot of storage for us.
Yeah.
But the one we got, the Van Wife shelf, was incredibly difficult to install.
Yeah.
I think
there are a couple of really good ones out there now.
Yeah.
Do I recommend more? But initially I was against a headliner shelf because the one in the Travado, I hit my head every single day I was trying to get in that cab. It was stupid. It's because I wear hats a lot, and so you can't really see. But this one, for some reason, and the ones for the Sprinter, I don't know about the ones for the Transit, are high enough that I never hit my head on it. And there's plenty of room still for the storage that goes above the visors. And a lot of the ones now, like the RV components, the one Canyon Adventure Vans has and the one Al Vans has, I have the same vibe where you're not going to hit your head. It's high enough and has high enough clearance that it's not going to be an issue. I don't know what the Transit's like.
And a few other things. So I'm pretty sure Canyon Adventure Vans has one. So like, I don't know, if I can go back in time, I would pay someone else to install a shelf for me.
Yeah.
But there's also these ones that kind of like go like this.
The tubular ones.
Tubular.
Yeah.
So you don't hit your head as much. And I think, doesn't Jason sell a bumper?
What do you mean?
Like a cushion. So
Oh, I don't know.
I think that Canyon Adventure Vans actually sells a cushion you can put on the edge,
Really?
so that if you do hit your head, you're just hitting a cushion.
I've never seen that.
I think I've seen that.
But there are a lot of different options out there.
Yeah.
And ultimately, it does give you a lot more space. I was against it at first, but I'm really glad that we have
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Okay. Smash that thumbs up button, guys.
Thanks, Johnny.
Appreciate it. Hey, Cameron.
Hey, Cameron.
Yeah. A lot of places jump into the extreme.
Wowie.
Okay. Bill's thanks. I think I just realized how much I missed these in upcoming. It says 6-4, but anyways, just saying hi. Have to go watch a game. Hope all's well. Catch you this tomorrow.
Thanks for checking in, Bill.
Oh, do you know?
The fabric is pretty. It's like a very. I don't know.
I can't imagine them
Not
getting
techy.
dirty, actually.
Yeah, but I like that they're black, and I assume that you can clean them.
Yeah.
That you can maybe launder them. I don't know. I have to talk
Yeah.
to. You could always email Canyon Adventure Vans and ask.
Yeah.
But it looks like you could just wipe these right down.
Yeah. I can't imagine them even getting dirty.
Yeah.
All that well. Hey, Charlie Grace.
Hey.
Would you ever do a break from van life and do a Kevin in some countries?
Totally.
Totally.
I think, yeah.
One little problem.
Yeah, Orlando's a tough issue when it comes to international travel. Every country's different, and sometimes it's like you have to go to like the USDA and get all this paperwork, but it has to be timed right. So it's like the day before you fly out, you have to get a check. It's just it's a whole thing. But maybe one day. But I don't think. But I mean, we'd still have the van probably. You know, we would just park at an airport and fly.
How much money or what kind of funding do you suggest you have secured before beginning this lifestyle? Ooh.
I think it really, I mean, it's the same with any other lifestyle, right? And this one, you can do this a lot more affordably in many situations than you can living in an apartment or buying a house. So I think it depends.
Mm-hmm.
And we have friends from all over the spectrum. Some that will do seasonal work and save up and then have pure vacation time. Others like us that work remotely from the road. Some traveling nurses, right? Like Johnny, that will do travel nursing gigs, travel around that way, and then take breaks in between assignments, I assume, whenever you want. So there's so many ways to do it, and that's the whole thing is van life is for everyone. It's not just for millennials or for retirees. If you want to make it happen and you are able to give yourself the financial stability, whether that's through your job or through savings to do it, you can make it work.
That's a good answer.
I even have some people that had some friends that had a regular office job, but convinced their boss that they were valuable enough to work remotely, and they got, were obviously productive working remote, and now they live in a van, which is great.
Or they went remote during COVID and just stuck with it.
Right.
We have other friends that, they said they were just living off their stimulus money and other things like that. So it depends. I mean, if you cut down, you can really make a dollar stretch pretty far.
Absolutely.
What I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
All right. Does the Showtime curtain work if you put it between the cab chair and the rest of the van? Yes. Or does it only work well between the chairs and window? Yeah. You can. You can kind of flop it over, so to speak. It's not. The track makes it so it's not designed to do that, but I tested that because I wanted to know that, and it'll do that. Yeah. So I know people like to do that maybe when they're trying to be stealth, to show that the chairs are empty. Maybe that's the reason you want to do it. I don't know, but I tested it and it worked. Your pup was giving you side eye. We're talking about.
He's always giving side eyes, Orlando.
He really gives good side eye.
So I have all the the icing still from these mousse cakes, and he's just licking them all off.
What is your all-time favorite Looney Tune characters?
Looney Tune. That's like Animaniacs or Looney Tunes, right?
Yeah, you see some
or
right
those
there.
Those are the OG.
You see them right there. I've always liked the coyote, personally. Sorry for yawning.
I like who's the chicken that's like, no, I say there. Who's the...
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Some in the chat might know.
Yeah.
I don't.
There's like a chicken that was like had a southern accent.
We're going to look out the window.
Oh.
Okay. We just bought our van and brought it
Congrats,
home
Austin.
last week. Hitting the road in 2 weeks and not looking back. Thank you guys for the inspiration. Awesome.
Congrats. Let us know what van and where you're headed.
Yeah, first stop. Let us know.
Yeah. So excited.
I love to see
It's
some
so
of your...
exciting when once you get in a van, you're like, oh my God, where do we go? It's the best feeling.
Gotten dealing with suppliers today. Huh. Do you have or would you consider a kill switch? We don't have one. I don't think... Yeah, I don't know. I think there's ways to do that, but we haven't considered that mod. Yeah, I guess the closest thing we have to the kill switch is that pedal box control, but we have to set that up before we leave the van. Honestly, I'm not worried about someone stealing the van. I think the likelihood of that is pretty low. I'm more worried about someone breaking in and stealing our stuff.
Yeah.
And we have found places to hide stuff, and we don't have a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
I think if they stole... The worst things they could steal are our computers and our camera equipment. And all that's honestly replaceable.
We have a safe that has all of our, like important documents or whatever. And
Now the world knows.
you don't know where it is, though. No, they're all at home.
Yeah, actually, that's a good thing. That's actually a really good tip.
Yeah.
We don't, even though this is our home, we don't keep the really important stuff here.
Right.
Keep it in our parents' place, or something like that.
That's
One of our
very
parents'
true.
place.
But also everything's insured. And if
Yeah.
one thing to make sure you consider if you are becoming full-time or living in a van, a nomadic lifestyle full-time, is you do want your insurance policies to reflect that.
Mhm.
So we've maxed out our insurance, and certain companies will have full-timers insurance, so you can get even higher coverage when you're living full-time in a van or RV. So it's something to consider.
Yeah. Actually, Canyon Adventure. I feel like I promise you, Canyon Adventure Vans does not sponsor us.
Yeah.
We were just there, so it was fresh in my mind, and they honestly just have awesome stuff.
Yeah.
One of their mods is in the back. So let me show you back here. This is the garage space of the Storyteller, and this is added by Canyon Adventure Vans. This is their garage storage system, GSS. And this is a CSS countertop seating. Sorry, my hand's shaking a little bit. Countertop seating system. But they can add a safe to this, or can they?
For the Revel, I know they're doing.
Yeah.
They can do anything.
Yeah. I'm sure they can add a safe to that, because one of the original things they had were you can actually add 2 bench seats back there. That's called the GLSS garage.
Lounge.
Garage lounge storage system.
Yeah.
And that one you can definitely, I've seen a safe in that.
But we should probably clarify, so we are not sponsored by anyone. We don't have any relationship like that with anyone, with Storyteller, with anyone we're talking about. And this is all about this YouTube channel is just fun for us, just to be able to connect with a community, get information out there, which is what we love to do. So when we find a company like Canyon Adventure Vans or Al Vans or Rolef or Storyteller or whatever that we that we've tested and know it's high quality, we want to share it with you guys, because I feel like that's what I would want to hear if I was watching YouTube channels about vans, whether I'm going to buy one or have one. I would want to know, what some of the best stuff is.
Yeah. For instance, if you guys end up going to Canyon Adventure Vans, you can order stuff from their website, but if you go there, also go to Earl's Donuts. It's nearby. We're not sponsored by Earl's Donuts, but they have really good donuts.
They have good donuts.
And they do make a vegan donut.
Yeah.
Just one, but it's a darn good vegan donut.
Very affordable, too.
Yeah.
Earl's Donuts.
Earl's Donuts.
In Chatsworth.
All right. Oh, wait. I forgot the Pride Hearts.
Pride Hearts.
Forever best friend.
Ooh, gotta catch up.
Hello from Richfield, Utah.
Ooh, Richfield, Utah. Nice. Hey, Marvin.
Okay. It's her being late. It's okay. Let's see. What do you guys use to monitor your dog while you were out of the van?
So we have Wise cams that we use to actually get a visual on him. We have a temperature stick that we can access to see the temperature of the van. Now with Mercedes Me, we know if any doors are unlocked or windows are open, which is nice. And we have our Volta system, that does a great job of supporting the energy supply we need to have the air conditioning on for him all day so he stays climate controlled.
Yeah, and we put a sign in the window that says, "Hey, the dog's in here. It's temperature controlled. Call me if there's an issue."
Yeah.
Someone did set up a thermostat that is connected to Wi-Fi, so there is a mod available for that.
But we also don't go that far from the van for that long.
No.
So.
No. Let's see. Let's see. We answered that one. I'm gonna skip. All comments are equal, but I'm gonna look for some questions. What's this? We are doing a circle the vans in Tennessee 3rd week in June for the Tennessee Whiskey Trail.
Tennessee Whiskey Trail. Sounds
Cool.
like fun.
All right. My husband and I are considering this lifestyle with our child, a German Shepherd named Bear, but we are worried about what kind of money we should have in reserve.
I mean, I don't think it differ. I mean, when you're in a house or in an apartment or you have a car, you know, financially, if you whatever you feel you need to have reserved for emergency funds or whatever, you know, if you're thinking about saving and then spending, right, and then working more and then, you know, spending again, then maybe yeah, but you can make van life as cheap or as expensive as you want.
Yeah.
Some people want to stay in expensive campgrounds because they want that convenience, you know. Some people want to buy all of the cool new goodies, you know, the best new electric bikes and everything. Some people want to eat out every night. It really depends on what you want to do.
Yeah. We know one couple and they travel. When they burn through all their money, they go back, work, and they travel and just keep doing that. And I think that's a really good way of doing it. Because then, you know, it gives you breaks from van life, which a lot of people actually need.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like, it's tough when you're full-time and working because the vacation mode and work mode kind of blend together.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like we are planning out itineraries, like the next 2 weeks we're going to hit this and hit that and hit that. It's more like we're just living in here, and then when we happen upon cool things, we visit and check them out.
It's a different lifestyle. Some people retire, so they...
Yeah.
All right, we got a house activities. No boat, live in LaBelle, Florida.
Oh, nice.
In New York City, it's legal to park any vehicle. Oh, I didn't know that.
It's legal or illegal?
It says legal. Oh, that's what he said.
Good to know.
We're doing great.
I feel bad skipping comments.
We're not. Well, I'm only skipping this one because he asked the same question many times, and we've answered it already. Okay.
But no one told me what the name of that big chicken is.
Maybe we haven't caught up to that yet.
Yeah.
I'm passing through tonight, New York City. Wanted to get some night photography of the cities.
Yeah, so it'll be safe to get photography. I think it's a matter of where you're sleeping. Are you going to sleep in Manhattan, in Brooklyn? Yeah.
New York City is the safest big city in America. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Manhattan is the safest area overall. Just be alert, and more people equals more safe.
Very true.
Oh, I got a super chat from Brad.
Brad!
H.M. Paul. Half Moon Bay. Half Moon
Sounds
Bay.
familiar.
Sounds really familiar.
Let me
I'll look it up on
what
your
it is.
phone, but I'm assuming that's a tip to go there. So thank you.
Half Moon Bay.
Have you been watching Bad Batch, the new Star Wars series? Yes.
Yes.
We like it. We never watched. So, Bad Batch is a new series on Disney Plus. It's a cartoon. Yes, we're adults. Yes, we're watching a cartoon. I'm totally fine with that. It's the sequel to the Clone Wars cartoon series, which Chad and I never really got into, but now we're watching that.
Yeah.
While watching Bad Batch. So
just because there aren't enough episodes.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
New episode tomorrow.
Yes. I love it. It's a great show.
Yeah.
Great show. Really well done.
I just bought Lady Gaga Oreo cookies. A few months ago we got them.
Yeah.
And they made me sick.
Yeah. That's also because we each had like 2 sleeves of them.
We finished the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was a family size.
Yeah, 2 sleeves.
Gandalf approves.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla. You answer that one. I had a Norwegian elk hound in high school and college named Gandalf the Grey.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. No, I know what a Norwegian elk is. That's really cool.
It looks like Gandalf?
Yeah. I think it's the scraggly beard.
Florida meetup
Nice!
after January.
Yes!
That'd be cool, Janice.
Ah, that's awesome. I know it seems like a long way away, but these 6 months will go by so fast. I'm so excited for you. Which one are you getting? You're getting a stealth, a classic, a beast?
Todd says talk more about paying for a parking space downtown in order to stay the night?
Yeah, so there are certain cities that don't allow overnight parkings, and like we'll really
Or
try
be
and
hard
find,
to find spots.
we'll really try and find something and exhaust all our options. But I mean, like places where every street it's like no overnight sleep, like you can't sleep in your vehicle, no overnight parking, no overnight parking. So in those cases, what we'll do is we'll find a parking lot that maybe like charges 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. right? But it doesn't say no overnight. And we'll get there like 8 p.m., pay for those 2 hours, sleep the night, and then wake up and leave before it opens for billing again.
Yeah, or some places are just convenient. Like in Vegas, we stay right on the Strip. We pay $15 for the night.
Right.
And you're literally on the Strip.
Right.
Well, like a parking lot on the Strip.
And that's essentially for the whole day, too. Like you can get there
for 24
midday,
hours.
24 hours, yeah.
So that we're willing to pay $15 for that convenience.
Just because it's Las Vegas.
Yeah. And we do that in New Orleans too. There's a parking lot we pay for, and the great thing about those is that we find those on the apps like the Seeker app, and other people are doing the same thing. So we know that it's privately owned, and the cops aren't going to come in and bust you, and lots of people do it. Okay.
Oh, one other tip: if you want to live in the city, ask the cops where to sleep.
Oh yeah.
The cops aren't always the enemy for like overnight boondockers in cities. You know, they're trying to help everyone stay safe. So we've asked a lot of cops, hey, where can we sleep? You know, that's safe overnight, and they let us know.
All right. Julia says, "Love your channel. Thank you, Julia. How long did it take you to both feel comfortable on your one wheels?" So we actually, the first time we rode one wheels was another storyteller, Adam is his name. He let us borrow his, and we picked it up. We picked it up pretty fast. We used to skateboard, so that helped. And I've put a few hundred miles on mine now. I'm really comfortable in mine. I'm kind of zipping around a lot lately.
I'm mostly comfortable. I think it's because I usually refuse to wear shoes, so I'm always in sandals. So it's a little bit more difficult to kind of
you
steady
definitely want to wear shoes. But you know, I've had a few people try it. Most people at least are able to ride it pretty fast. Whether they feel comfortable and stuff might be a different story.
But a lot of storytellers have one wheels. I think it's actually because of the Volta system, because you can just literally plug it right into the wall and charge it.
Or electric bikes.
Yeah, electric bikes and thing.
Wow, thanks for the love. Appreciate it. Happy Pride.
100%. Yeah. In the headliner shop, always.
Like, totally tubular.
Totally tubular, bro. Ahsoka Tano. I don't know why I always say Ahsoka Tano's name in like a surfer accent. Ahsoka Tano.
All right, Jeff is here. What is up, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff, how's it going?
I hope to see you on the road soon. Still waiting for Echo. Looks like October now.
Okay, nice. So the Echo's been pushed back, I know, for a lot of people. And for those of you who don't know Jeff, he runs RV Guitars, rvguitars.com. So he specializes in those guitars that you can travel around with, that you won't annoy your spouse with. So I'm learning on mine currently. Still not good enough yet to bring it out in public. But one day I will. But the Winnebago Echo had a slow rollout from what I can hear. I think the newer models are just hitting the road now and getting delivered. And we considered it for a hot second. It wasn't for us. But I am excited to see what one looks like in the wild.
Yeah, I would love to check one out one day. Okay. Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch.
I'm headed to Thailand. You guys are more than welcome to visit. I might do that.
We might, yeah.
Where are you going to station in one place? You're going to be all around? I love Thailand.
Yeah.
Chad hasn't gone yet.
Yeah. Oh, there's good diving there, right?
Oh, yeah. That's a good place to do a lot of diving. Hey, from San Diego, going to Yellowstone in a few weeks.
Nice.
I love Yellowstone.
Yeah, we're hoping to hit Yellowstone, too, over the summer.
Love your stove.
Lamar Canyon is like the most magical place.
Hi, Orlando. I'm loving travel nursing.
Yeah, that's so cool. I hear a lot of nurses love, especially like living in vans, traveling around. You get, I think it's like a 13-week assignment. You take a break in between. And there's such demand, and it's such great work, you know. So cool.
Okay, this was the Looney Tune was
Foghorn. Yes, Foghorn Leghorn. That's
Lots of people knew what it was.
That's it. That's so funny.
We bought a Winnebago Solus.
Nice.
We live in California and headed to Florida. We were definitely hit up some of the spots shown there.
Did you get the pop top version? I think that comes with a pop top too. But that's a cool, versatile rig.
You can't have that. Come here.
Yeah, we checked out a Solus when we were in San Diego at the Mesa RV. They had one we could check out.
Hey, leave it.
What was the pedal controller called? Just sold the Sportsmobile.
It's called the pedal control.
Yeah, it's called a pedal control. I think it's actually by Pedal Box, or it's like the newer pedal box. But we just made a video on it recently. It's really cool. Really, really cool.
I don't know where you can buy it directly, but I know you can buy it at both Vans and Canyon Adventure Van sells it.
Yeah.
So.
Do you ever stay somewhere longer than a few days, like a week? If so, how much trouble, in your opinion, does it take to tear down your campsite just to come back to it and have to reset your site? So we don't have campsites. We sleep in our van.
We don't travel that way.
Yeah, we don't travel.
We're not one of those people that... I know even some van lifers will roll out a carpet and chairs and put them outside.
Yeah.
We don't do that. We're always just ready to go.
Yeah. And it really differs for us how long we spend in certain areas. Sometimes we'll just spend a day or two and just feel ready to move on. Some places like Asheville or like some place like St. Pete we spend a lot of time in. We'll just say, you know what, this feels like home, and we'll stay for like a month or so.
Yeah. Is a vote for Half Moon Bay?
Yeah, I saw it. So it's south of San Francisco, I believe. And we haven't been there yet.
Okay.
But it's just like, ooh, an RV park right in the ocean.
Saw a discussion on the Storyteller Overland Facebook group regarding the chassis battery going low. Has it happened to you? Possible reason was key fob draining battery when left in front.
Yes.
Yeah, that has happened to us. So there's a starter battery in the front, which starts up the van, and it went low for us. The cool thing is that you actually get an email, and probably if I had the app, that's something I would have been able to monitor. And my thought is that there's a few reasons. Like if you leave the fob in the front, I think that could definitely be the reason. Over the long run, I think it could still happen because there's still going to be some draw from the battery in order for it to work with the Mercedes Me. I think that's the reason why.
So I talked to Mercedes about this because I was like, what the heck's going on? And for us, it happened, we left it for 5 days while we were traveling in the Northeast, flying for Mother's Day. And they said that's just one of the issues with the Sprinters. And they said that if you're going to leave it for 4 or 5 days and like fly away, then you can just disconnect the starter battery to prevent that from happening. But it's such a strange thing, I feel like, for a Sprinter to have such a low life on a starter battery.
Yeah, it's weird. But the cool thing is inside the app here, it says what our DEF level's at. Brake fluid's okay, coolant's okay. Starter battery, it says partially charged. Which unfortunately doesn't really give you a lot of information because 99% is partially charged and so is 1%. So that's not really helpful. But
interesting. You guys ever go to Asatigua? I didn't know we haven't. Is that the one with the wild horses? We haven't been there yet.
Chad's fading from sugar high.
Oh my god, I know. You can say I was so pumped, and now I'm just like, too many moose cakes.
Yeah, Chad wants to do a 24-hour one.
I really do.
But he can't even survive an hour.
Kevin's lives are epic. I don't know how he does it, but go check out 30 to Wake Up and you'll see some epic lives. I want us to do a 24-hour Truman Show. Just put like a camera on the headliner shelf. We'll do it for charity.
Can't do it.
Right? So people can say we're going to donate all the proceeds of this charity and just let it run for 24 hours. You guys can see what our reality is. Right?
Yeah. We used to go to laundromats.
We don't do as often as we should. I feel like we probably do I don't know.
Yeah.
Not as often as we should. But we go to laundromats, yeah.
Yeah. We saw that too.
Yeah, it looks like they did.
Amazing diving for that one?
Yes! I can't wait. Did you ever go diving when you were in Thailand?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's cheap and it's good.
And it's safe?
So, safe. I mean, it's it's safe. It's mostly European standards. So it's like Europeans set up the dive shops and
cool.
European standards for whatever that's worth.
Very cool.
First time viewer, I'm thinking about starting a van life. How do I freak out? It's such a huge transition from normal. Oh, how do I not freak out?
I think you gotta just, if you want to do it and you have the ability to do it, you just gotta do it. Like I feel like we're thinking about it for so long. We were watching a lot of great YouTube channels that helped us along. And all of a sudden, one day, we just did it.
Yeah. I don't know if we're not caught up, but I'm getting tired.
We can do it.
All right, let's go through fast.
Push through.
Killing my nursing uniforms.
Killing my
Van life is that we're the same thing. Wear the same thing multiple days in a row. That's cutting down us.
Multiple days, flip them inside out.
Sniff test.
Lasts a long while.
Until you sleep, then do what you want.
Does what he wants. He always
Secret life of pets. How often do you fill up your fresh H2O and dump your gray H2O?
Not a whole lot. Someone's taking a picture of it.
Somebody's taking a picture of it. Like I said, last time was a month ago.
Yeah. Water lasts a really long time for us. We just do it to do the dishes and brush our teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Gray tank is a big capacity. So we don't spend a lot of time doing it.
We got the flat top soles.
Packs.
With what?
Oh, okay.
With extra storage space for the mountain bikes.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. We'll hope to see you all on the road.
This woman's taking a lot of pictures of our van. Normally it's just like one. She's going around. I'm going to get all your mods.
Nice.
So sweet.
That's so sweet, James. I can't wait to see you on the road, and hopefully we'll see you at one of the meetups. And congrats. Supposed to be delivered. Nice. Was originally in May. Wow. Yeah, I know that Winnebago's having some supply chain issues, I think.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so, yeah. But that's awesome.
Yeah.
Where are you picking it up from? Curious to know what dealership you went with.
No, not for the features I just talked about. I think there's additional features you might be able to pay for, but
no, but this comes standard.
Thailand has some world-class diving spots. I'm a former instructor. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm actually a former instructor too. I used to teach diving, and that is some of the best diving.
And I'm actually working right now on getting my rescue diver cert, so I can be. And I want to do like a dive master program somewhere for like a month. So that's what I'm working on now.
You guys should look up Dirty and Wake Up. He's been commenting. Runs a really cool channel. Oh, who's that?
Who's that? I had no idea.
No, I'm kidding.
No, we love Kevin.
We've met him before too. He's a really awesome guy.
Yeah,
so.
Amazing guy. Great videos. If you're not a subscriber, you definitely should be. Hop over to his channel right now and hit that subscribe button.
Do you wear special textiles like merino wool in order to avoid laundry days? I've been thinking about it. This is like one of those workout shirts, and I wish all my shirts felt like this.
Yeah.
But they don't look like regular streetwear. So
and Kevin from 30 and a Wake Up is a huge merino wool wearer, so we've been thinking about it because of him.
Hit those in a week. How often do you use a van shower? Not since we've been going to the gym.
Yeah. We only shower in the van when we really need to, and usually we'll use the outdoor shower and then use the indoor shower when we need to, but usually lately we've been near gym, so we've been using that.
Have you guys heard of Kibo, a subscription service combining co-living and van? No, I haven't heard of that.
I haven't heard of that. Check it out.
Picking up from Litston.
Oh, nice. They're the best. One of the best. So we love La Mesa. We bought it from Sanford, but Lixton, how do you say it? Lixton? They're right next to the factory, which is a great place to be.
All right. I'm going to kill you, fear no more.
I know you're tired. People told you that. Paul's getting tired.
In West Philadelphia, born
crashing right now, my sugar. Life story.
Oh, shut up. We're not telling your life story. He's kidding.
I'm ready. Let's save it for the 24-hour live feed.
Okay.
That's what we'll do. The Truman Show live feed. We'll tell our... That'll take up a good 2 hours right there.
Okay. I'm just going to fall asleep back here.
All right. Are you almost done? Look, we made it through.
We had a long day yesterday.
Wait, how do I do the audience? How do I do the applause?
We had a long day yesterday.
Yeah, we made it through the comments.
We had a long day yesterday. Tune in Sunday, shameless plug, to find out why our day was so long yesterday and tiring.
Sunday, if I can edit everything.
And why we didn't get a good night's rest.
Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happened this week that's going to show up in our next vlog. Might come out this Sunday. Might come out a little later if I don't have the time to edit it. But it's been real. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for not judging me for all of the treats that I eat and the things that I drink on these lives. Really much appreciate your love, your unconditional love and support. And I think we should set up a Van Fam meetup so we can finally meet all you Van Fam
A
clans.
few of them, so they don't have to travel all the way.
Yeah, that's
across.
true, actually.
We should do
We
one
should
here.
do the traveling for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, guys.
All right.
Until next time, stay classy. What's our?
We need like a tagline for when we.
You stay
when we,
classy.
stay
San Diego. We should have said that last week in San
What?
Diego. You stay classy, San Diego.
What's that from?
We're on Burgundy. In All right, guys.
Okay.
Subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button.
We can't hear the music right now, so I don't know. Is there any way to actually hear the music that's playing?
I don't think it's
Is it
playing
even
right
playing?
now.
You muted the sound effects the whole time?
Oops, that means in the beginning you were dancing to nothing too.
That's so embarrassing.
Now there's no music. Chat, we just discovered there was no sound effects the entire time.
Sound effects. So the applause button I just hit didn't work?
There's the applause.
So we were just dancing in the beginning to no music.
Guess so.
Wow.
All right, guys. Good night. Thanks so much. See you next week
See you next week.
for more questionable live content. Can I press the finish button?
Yeah.